This is all over Utah. Will be remembering the lives lost during the 9/11 terrorist attacks 22 years ago. Later on this morning, Utah Tech will be broadcasting the names of the people who died during the attack on their clock tower. St. George City Fire Department will give a speech as well. We know a lot of those events are happening all over the place. And speaking of, today, Casey Scott is checking out a project in Weber County that aims to educate everyone about what happened that day on 9/11.
It's called the Weber Remembers 9/11 Project. It's happening at the Golden Spike Event Center. Casey Scott is there. Lots of history to see from that tragic day. Casey.
And a lot of ways to remember and also give back, and that's what it's about. It's about sacrifice and service. I'm here with Jenny Taylor, and this is all kind of part of the Brent Taylor Foundation, right?
Exactly, yep. Started when the day my husband died, and kind of after that, and then it's just grown to something where, like you mentioned, the sacrifice families like ours have made and so many others compels you to want to serve, and there's healing to be found in service.
Now tell me about the foundation and what is the goal?
The goal is to train, honor, and engage. We want to train you how to be a good leader, service-oriented, honor those who are serving, and above all, we want to engage you in service because we think that's where people come together. That's where you feel patriotism. That's where you bridge the gap between young and old, black and white, whatever divisions we have in our country. We unite through service. So we want to engage you in meaningful ways and just kind of ignite that spark of patriotism.
And right to the left of me, we've got some volunteers who are making this happen today with their service.
Yep, all day, every day. They've been here. We're open 9 to 9 every day last week. They begin today, and they are here even more hours than I am here. I will come and go get my kids to school, come and go to other military commitments I have. And they're here holding down the fort, spreading the message and just giving of their time because I think that service feels pretty good. And we've just become a family. We've just bonded so well.
And now we've got young and old here. And what made you want to volunteer and help out on this today?
I think it was just like seeing everybody come together, and like my family's always been involved in this, and it's been like a very important thing to my family. Like I never really understood everything until I got involved in all this, and it's like when I first understood everything, that hit me like a freight train, and it was like the most amazing experience I could ever experience.
Well said. Thank you very much. And another way you can help is by coming down here. And Jenny Taylor, let's walk over here real quick because this is something very unique where kids, mothers, parents, community members can come down and they can write a letter to those on the first responders, firefighters, you name it.
Yep. We don't want you to just come and like pass them in the airport and be like, hey, thank you for your service. We want the kids, young and old, to have a chance to write a letter, to put their feelings and their thoughts into words. You know, the other building we'll show you in another half hour is where they see the exhibit. They relive 9/11. They walk through it all. It fills even these little kiddos with emotions, and then we give them a chance to express that. Some of them color and draw. Some of them write. Some of them have almost poetry type of expression, but we give each person a chance to express that gratitude, that awareness. Like Mariah said, it hits them like a freight train. We'll have kids come through this exhibit, and their jaw literally drops like, I had no idea that's what 9/11 was all about. Once they realize that, we want them to have somewhere to put that emotion, and where better to put it than into gratitude.
And we've got one letter right here. I'm going to read it to you. It says, thank you for your service. And right here it says, to whoever this reaches, thank you. You make a difference in the world. So letters like that are filled in these boxes, and they get a little treat pack. And come down here and check it out. It's open until 9 tonight. Coming up, we're going to tell you how you can be a part of the magic of taking this all down and saving it for another year. We'll send it back to you. We're live in Weber County.
Oh, thank you, Casey, and thank you to Jenny Taylor, one of our favorite people, to her late husband, Major Brent Taylor, who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country. We think all of those on a day like today.
All of those men and women out there
yeah.
protect us, that's for sure.